Hey guys, it's Brandy, and today we're going to go over the Eat Up meal plan that comes with the Cize program. I have created a couple of different meal planners and grocery lists for you guys, and I wanted to kind of go over with how to use them and how I plan out my week, my day. First, I wanted to mention that the Meal Eat Up Guide actually is largely based upon the portion control containers that come with the 21-day fix, or you can order them separately. It's really easy because it's color coded if you haven't noticed, and you will be able to use the containers. See how it says those? You'll be able to use the containers along with this. So if you don't have them already, I would recommend ordering them. I'm going to be using them for how I'm prepping, and I'm very visual, so I like being able to use them. So having said that, one of the meal plans that I created was a daily plan, which kind of helps you go through your 5 different meals, which the Cize program actually recommends you use. So breakfast, snack, lunch, snack, and then dinner. And then over here underneath the day, I have different colors of what you're supposed to be having portion fix control wise. And up here you can go ahead and fill in based upon what bracket you're in, either plan A or B, how many containers a day you're supposed to have. So if you go through with me, I have 3 greens, 3 vegetables, 2 purples, which are my fruits, 4 reds, which are my proteins, 2 carbs, 1 blue, 1 orange, and then 2 teaspoons of either a nut butter or an oil. Now for me, just to kind of go through a basic meal plan of what I do 2 proteins in the morning. So I usually pick out my proteins for the day and fill those all out, and I know I need 4. So I do 2 proteins in the morning, which are 2 eggs and a fish every morning, and then, or a chicken maybe instead of fish. And then my protein for lunch, which is usually a baked chicken, grilled chicken, something in one of my salads. And then for dinner, I do Shakeology. So you can kind of mix all those around. Maybe you do Shakeology for breakfast, and then you do, 2 proteins for lunch and then 1 for dinner, or however you want to do it. But I recommend putting the proteins in first because it's easier one that you have to work around. It's usually your base for your meals. So then I go from there. I go to my vegetables. So I do 1 vegetable in the morning. So in this case, I'm going to be doing sauteed salmon or sauteed kale and onions for my green in the morning. And then I do a green for lunch, which is my romaine lettuce or kale or whatever I'm going to do for my salad that day. And then 3, I do celery and carrots for my afternoon snack. So that takes care of my 3. So then I go ahead and I write down here, after I fill it out, I've put in my 3 mark here. So I know I've done my 4 for my protein and my 3 for my vegetables, and then I continue on. So then I do 2 fruits. So I do a half a grapefruit in the morning and then an apple for my snack. So that's 2 of my purple fruit containers. And then I do my 2 carbs. I don't do any grains or beans, so I stick to pretty much sweet potatoes or plantains throughout my day for my carb intake. So I do a half of sweet potato in the morning and then half sweet potato in the afternoon. If I feel like I'm too full in the morning, then I'll just save that whole sweet potato for my afternoon lunch. So that takes care of my 2 yellows, which are my carbs. And then my blue, I do 12 almonds, unsalted roasted almonds for my snack. Now, say you wanted to maybe do hummus or something like that, you could do that with your an afternoon vegetable or something, dip those in. For me, in my afternoon snack, for my carrots and my celery, I do a tahini. So I just do tahini, which is one of my teaspoons that I'm allotted for my healthy fats. So then I have 1 more teaspoon, and that is my coconut oil that I cook my breakfast in, and then also my orange, which is salad dressing for my lunch. So that kind of goes over a little bit of what I do for the day, and typically it stays that base. I do 2 proteins in the morning, 1 for lunch, and my Shakeology for dinner, and then 1 fruit in the morning, 1 fruit in the afternoon, or in my morning snack, and then 3 vegetables, 1 in the morning, 1 afternoon, and then 1 in my afternoon snack, 1 blue, somewhere scattered in there. Sometimes I'll do nuts in the morning. Whenever I want to do those 12 nuts, that's fine. You don't have to be so regimented. You just want to make sure that you're portioning this out because, guys, this is the mecca of everything. Your nutrition is 80% of your diet. You can dance your entire life away. You're not going to get the results unless you're really dialed in this kitchen. So please, for this next 4 weeks, make sure you dial in and you really look at what you're eating and you're putting into your body. Now, they do have that weekend meal plan that comes with the Cize program. Try to stay away from that as much as possible and prep. That's why I'm providing you guys with these meal planners. So make sure you're using these and you're filling them out, because if you're prepped and you're planned, then you're going to be less likely to go off the reservation of your nutrition plan. I also provided a shopping list for you guys, like a little grocery shopping list. So once you have everything filled out and you know that you need to get it for your meal, go ahead and put it on your shopping list, and it's color coded so you guys can know which part of your containers it falls into. And then also through the week, you can maybe hang this up on the refrigerator or however you want to do it, and it tracks which containers you have had for the day. So say you've had your 1 container of grain in the morning, check. You know, your 3 different meals, put your day of what you're doing, check. That way you're keeping track and you know. Because in the beginning, once you start this, it's not overwhelming, but you want to make sure that you're getting everything in. Because a lot of times, you guys, you might think that just because you're not eating as much and you're working out, you're going to lose weight. That's not the case. You want to fuel your body, because if you're fueling your body correctly, then your body will let go of any of those excess pounds and weight that you're holding on to, because it doesn't think that when's it's next time it's going to actually be fed. So you want to make sure you're filling that body with great nutrition. Shakeology, of course, is our cornerstone, and everything else, you're clean eating. And then when you do have those little cheats during the week or the weekend, it's not going to be that detrimental. You will be able to burn those off like that if the rest of your week is actually in check. So I hope that helps you guys. And if you have any questions, pop them below. Okay, I'll talk to you soon. Bye.